Hey everybody, it's me, Sean. Welcome back to Rise of Industry. So, in the last episode, I was talking about how I wanted to wait until today to record. I guess it doesn't really make any difference to you guys, but to me it did. Hoping that what's the patch? The patch that makes it run better. Anyways, I was hoping that the patch would come out. And I have good news and bad news. The good news is the patch did come out, and it says that it improves performance considerably and makes changes to the way the towns grow and stuff like that. Bad news, the patch is not save game compatible, so we will not be able to apply it to our save game. So that means that we're going to probably come to an end to our game here, but not before we do some cool stuff like trains. That's right. So here's what I did between episodes. I set up a whole little industrial farm over here, and if you read the description of this video, which would be weird if you didn't read the title of this video before watching it, this is the Blabyn Industrial Park, or Blabyn Park as we call it. Blabyn! So what do we have here? Well, we have wheat, of course, water delivering to the wheat farms, wheat delivering to the animal farms, and then we have also delivering to the dough factories, and then the hamburger factories, and the pies and cake factories. And then all those are delivering to the train terminal. The train here will take leather over to here. The leather will go to the book factory, which will also get paper from the paper factory. Water goes to the paper factory, and of course lumber goes to the paper factory as well. So we've got a lot going on here. It's all going to be very exciting. We don't really have any of it going on quite yet, but it will be very soon. So let's take a look at all of our things here. Looks like the paper mill is working just fine. No need to worry about that. How about our dough factory? Looks like it should be working pretty well here shortly. Mostly we're waiting on wheat to get produced. And of course wheat, as always, waiting on water. Never get enough water in here. Even though, wow, even with 5 harvesters, still not generating enough water. Very weird. You would think that we would have plenty of water to go around for all of these different things, but I guess not. That wheat goes out really quickly. Those farms, I guess they need it. So, too bad. I guess we might need more trucks, but like we can't even really do any more trucks because like our production, yeah, really weird. Alright, let's take a look at our livestock farms here, make sure that they're producing. Like they're not even getting any wheat in, which is getting plenty of water. Good for them. No wheat. Am I not producing enough wheat? I thought 2 farms full of wheat would be enough. Does not seem like it is. Over here on the livestock farm, now I should have wheat being delivered, right? Let's look at our wheat farm here. Destination, cow farm, and dough farm. So like pretty much all of our wheat should be going straight to the cow farm. There's not even really any left over to take to the dough factory, or dough farm as I called it. Alright, weird. We are running at a slow speed. So one of the cool things about this is you have to set up these trade routes. You have to set up your train trade routes. I don't really know how to switch between different routes. No? I just want to look at my existing route. Okay, I guess can I rename it or anything? No? Alright. Well, that's fine. I don't know, does it wait until it's full or something? Because that's going to take a little while. What's going on here at the Blabyn Trade Terminal? So we've got a bunch of leather. Is the leather, like, is it full of... Yeah, I am confused as to how these trains work. Why is this not carrying leather? Should I not try to combine everything into one that could be the problem, is that I'm trying to combine everything into one mega train. Like, does it wait until it's full on all products? Because it might be better to just set up a trade route. Actually, let's do that. Whoops. Oh, hey, there's my desktop. Hello, desktop. I don't quite know how I managed to do that. All right, let's pause it. We're going to add a route. We're going to go, this is train terminal 2. And then we're going to add a stop train terminal 1. And then add a stop train terminal 3. So at train terminal 2, it's going to pick up leather. There it is. It'll pick up leather. Why don't you go, actually, yeah, why don't you pick up no. Nice try. Do not need you to pick up meat. Pick up 2 leathers. We're going to unload those leathers. And, oh, so finicky. Come on. There we go. And we're going to load books. Not newspapers. There we go, books right there. Load books. Now, I don't know if this means wait until full or not. And the tutorial doesn't actually indicate that either. Cannot reserve storage on Blabyn train terminal. 1. Okay. Not quite sure what that means either. And then, of course, here on Blabyn train terminal, the offload area, train terminal 3, we are going to see if we can get our mouse. What is going on, mouse? Why can I not? No, there we go. And you, there we go, unload. Okay, so let's just assign 1 train to that for now. And we're going to push play, and we will unpause the game. Okay, there goes our train. And it's going to go over here. Now, is it going to... I guess it's going to wait until we get enough books in. Or not. Okay, and here I need to deliver... So I need to set up a destination, factory, books, and put the raw resources... leather. There we go. Great. Okay. So those guys will carry the leather away. And I might need... Let's throw a couple more trucks on there. Alright. Very good. Now, let's set up another trade route. And we'll just try to keep it simple. Route number 2. Start at terminal 2. And then it will go to terminal 3. And at terminal 2, whoops, it will load up pies and cakes, end products, pies and cakes, and offload those. I say offload those, and it will load up hamburger sandwiches and offload those. Any time now? Come on. There we go. All right, and I'm going to assign 1 train to that, I guess. We'll see. 1, I'm going to push play. Maybe. There we are. All right. We're not getting the food and stuff into here like I would hope, but that's okay. It won't be long. Do I have it? I don't have a destination for the hamburgers. That's probably why. Okay, terminal 2. Here. Terminal 2. And pies and cakes. Destination terminal 2. All right, very good. Okay, that'll get the trains going. And down here, I need to set up 1 for hamburgers, 1 for pies and cakes, and 1 for books. Very good. And we will have this one go to the grocery store in Blabyn. This one will go to the Blabyn grocery store. This one will go to the Blabyn bookstore. And we'll put 3 trucks on each. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, let's let the magic happen. Maybe. Should have a train leave here soon. Anytime now. Look at all those hamburgers, but no pies and cakes. Why no pies and cakes? No milk. Did I not to have the milk going to the pie and cake factory? Aha. But what I do not have are trucks assigned to it. Alright, let's take care of that right now. Okay, that should be better. Get that milk over there, get those pies and cakes made, start delivering food where it goes. Now, probably overproducing on water and stuff. That's fine. Really, this is more of an experiment to make sure that we can get trains running properly, because I know we were having some problem with that before. Of course, we're running into some lag and stuff. No problem. But mostly I just want to see. There's our first train. Yeah, look at that. Wait a minute. It's only carrying pies and cakes? It's got to be carrying hamburger sandwiches too. For some reason, I'm sure that's just showing just one thing. Let's see here. Okay, good. It was carrying all 3 of them. Or both of them. Very nice. Alright, so that's cool. Okay, too much water, of course. I'm not surprised by that at all. The paper factory doesn't have enough water coming in. So let's increase the number of trucks delivering water out. The book factory is doing just fine. Needs more paper, I guess, but it's doing all right. The lumberyard is producing too much lumber. That's not a surprise. Over here, too much water. Meanwhile, not enough water. Nope, you're doing just fine on water, actually. And you? Also just fine on water. And these guys? It's a little short on wheat, but okay on everything else. Too many eggs. Probably could be producing more pies and cakes if I were to double up on the pie and cake factory. Of course, I'd have to strongly increase the production of dough as well, which would mean many more wheat farms. But the point is that we have figured out a cool way to set up a little network here where we can transport a lot of goods over a shorter, you know what I mean? Like, this isn't a very long space. I get it. I could set up additional train networks and send those hamburgers and pies and cakes over to Capfield here if I wanted to, or more practically over here to East Ridge if they needed them, and then we could, yeah, like good profit potential there. So yeah, maybe not the perfect setup, but seems to be working all right. What's going on with our leather train here? Now when it gets to 10, there you go, so it just automatically fills up that train there. Very good. All right. So our book thing is short on paper. Interesting. And paper still short on water. So just need a few more trucks. I knew that there was a reason I built a water plant specifically for this paper thing. So thirsty for paper, for water to make paper. It's really ridiculous. I think that's probably like the sort of thing you would run into in real life as well. But yeah, just cannot get enough water in there to, and look at that, we are using all of the water that this thing is producing because it was at 50 before, it was totally full. And we're already, whoops, already using all of it, and that's not, one of these is not enough to keep up with the demands of the paper mill. Like it just demands so much water. I'd have to build another one. But luckily, the paper production that we get out of one of these water siphons is enough to keep the book thing running pretty much constantly. So that's great. All right, we've got a few extra books in here, which will go to the town when we get to that point. So I don't really need to worry about it. Close these down. So we definitely could be making more pies and cakes over here, but the shortage there would be dough, wouldn't it? Because we just don't have any overflow of dough, and dough shortage is wheat for some reason. Probably don't have enough dough at these boys either, huh? So weird. And here, not enough wheat. But these guys, they don't have any overflow of wheat, do they? Oh, they do. How about this one? All right, so we could use additional trucks coming out of these, going to the dough factory. All right, let's double up on their truckload. All right, and this one too. 1, 2, 3. 3, I say. And we'll do 3 right there. Great, so that should get us more dough. Which really isn't going to, I mean, it might be enough to keep up with what we've got going on right now. Actually, these, oh, so we've got too many pies and cakes. Huh. Why are they not getting delivered more quickly? Did I not, I have this connected up and everything. So why aren't they getting delivered to the train terminal? Is the train terminal full? Weird. So it just had too many hamburgers in there. So I guess it includes what's on the train and its storage capacity. All right. Well, that's good. So it is just churning out all the good foods. But you know, that's going to be a problem because if we set up multiple trains in here, like they could hold more than 50 combined for the number of trains. I wonder if that's fixed in the patch, the productivity patch that came out today. We would have to see, but that's pretty neat. And if we look at our bookstore here, look at that. We are supplying all of their demand. They're very happy about it. Over here at the grocery, still not supplying all of the groceries demands, surprisingly. You would, oh, we need more trucks. You would think with the amount of food and stuff that we're sending out, we would be exceeding their demands. But I guess not. That's good. Like, just shows how much, like, the demand is very high for pretty much all stuff across the board. And it looks like we're still not quite keeping up with delivering it all. So I'm going to put one more truck on each of those routes. And we will see if we can get all this stuff delivered. There we go. Good. Now we are keeping up with delivering it all. And we're oversupplying the bookstore. Why can I not open up the grocery store? There we go. But we are not oversupplying the grocery store by any means, despite the fact that we are delivering a ton of stuff. Have we... So we've hit that 50 storage capacity again. And and it's because we can't quite get enough stuff in for all the yep, it's because we have 2 trains sitting there. So do I need to set up this one to pick up additional hamburger sandwiches maybe? I probably ought to set another hamburger train on the route, but we'll do that because we are producing a lot more hamburgers than we are than pies. So be easier to get rid of those. Too many hamburgers. Give me more pies. So does this stuff have to be in storage before it can load it onto the trains? And that doesn't really make sense. It looks like it does though, because when the leather got up to 11, yeah. All right. So you really got to make sure that you empty out your train terminals before they start getting full, huh? But we've made back about half the money that we spent to build this industrial park, including $7.5 million going to trains. So basically, if you take out the amount of money that we spent on the train depots, we did make back all the money that we've spent on building the industrial park. So I feel pretty good about all that. Well, guys, I guess that's going to be the end of this series. And I don't know. Do you guys, is there a big demand out there to see another series of Rise of Industry? I mean, there'll definitely be one when they upgrade to Alpha 3, because I am having fun with this. I don't know if there's really enough demand out there for me to do another Alpha 2 series. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And of course, as always, if you enjoyed this episode, leave me a comment and click the like button. Clicking that like button is nice. It helps promote the channel a little bit. YouTube will pay more attention if we have good like ratios and all that stuff. And thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you've had a good time. I've had a lot of fun. This is a pretty fun game. And we learned a lot, I feel like, during this series. And it'll be interesting to see where the game goes next. So, yep, that's going to be it. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye!